Good morning, Graham School. Hello, my name is Ronnie.
And my name is Kaylin. Today is Friday, February 26th, 2021.
Today is National Pistachio Day. You may not know it, but they are extremely beneficial to our bodies.
And while some people may hate
Pistachio,
you can use their shells for many things.
This includes starting fires,
Lining the bottom of pots that contain houseplants,
and to help decompose specific materials.
You get the picture.
Today is also National Skip the Straw Day.
It's pretty self-explanatory. Today, to help save the environment, skip the straw.
Save the turtles and On this day, in 1983, Michael Jackson's Thriller album becomes #1 and stays there for 37 weeks. This album includes Thriller, Baby Be Mine, The Girl Is Mine, and Billie Jean. I think that pretty much every single song on that album is about some girl.
On this day, in 1952, Winston Churchill, Britain's Prime Minister, announced that Britain had its first atomic bomb. From that point on, Britain could defend themselves.
Today we are going to do a hockey update. Last week there was a very interesting hockey tournament at Edgewood, a golf course in Lake Tahoe. The ice rink was set up on the 18th fairway of the course.
The Colorado Avalanche beat the Las Vegas Golden Knights on Saturday, and the Boston Bruins beat the Philadelphia Flyers on Sunday.
The first game was on Saturday, but it was too hot because it was an outdoor rink and the ice started to melt. They only got through one period before they had to close the game, and it started off at 9 p.m. that night to finish off the last two periods.
Thanks for watching this week's hockey update.
Have you ever heard of George Washington Carver? No, not that George Washington. George Washington Carver was an African American who discovered many things about agriculture, including ways to make farms more efficient and over 300 different products made from peanuts. George was originally a slave owned by Moses Carver. Moses raised him and his brother as his own children and taught them how to read and write. While his brother worked in the fields, George was a sickly child, so Moses' wife, Susan, taught him how to cook, embroider, do laundry, and make herbal medicine. He was very interested in plants, and he helped local farmers with their sick crops. When he was 11, he moved to go to school in a nearby town. However, he wasn't satisfied with the education there, so he moved to many different towns looking for a good school. Eventually, he graduated from high school and was accepted to college. However, they rejected him after they learned that he was an African American. After finding another college, one of his teachers encouraged him to study plants. Later, in 1894, George became the first African American to earn a bachelor's degree in science. George invented many things. One of his most important inventions was crop rotation. He learned that growing cotton removed nutrients from the soil, and he taught farmers to switch to cotton for peanuts, soybeans, sweet potatoes, and other crops that would add nutrients to the soil. The crops could then be swapped every few years, which is why it's called crop rotation. This helped add nutrients to the soil and made the crops grow better. But the one problem with this method was that there were now lots of extra peanuts and other crops besides cotton. So he made lots of inventions using these crops, such as paint and ink made out of sweet potatoes. He also made lots of things out of peanuts, like milk, cooking and salad oil, paper, cosmetics, soap, wood stains, as well as medicine made out of peanuts. Unfortunately, not many of his inventions became well known. However, he played a big role in the farming industry and invented lots of different things. After he died, his house also got made into a national monument, which made him the first African American to have their own national monument.
This is Black History Month. This is Black History Month. So is this. And this. This is Black History Month. This is Black History Month. So is this. And this.
Today's quote of the day is, according to most studies, people's number one fear is public speaking. Number 2 is death. Death is number 2. Does that seem right? That means, to the average person, if you have to go to a funeral, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. Jerry Seinfeld. Vaccine update.
Things are going well with the vaccine in the U.S. However, in South America, things are taking a rough turn.
In other words, AstraZeneca's vaccine doesn't work well against the mutated virus in South America.
The AstraZeneca vaccine was co-made by Oxford and a company named VacTech, but recently the vaccination has come to a halt since the effect of the vaccine has faltered.
Even before the vaccination started, the European Medicines Agency said that it was 60% effective during trials when first making it.
Even that was only a little over half effective. The vaccination is being stopped at the moment since people who did get vaccinated with it weren't protected from the more contagious virus in the country.
Scientists are now discovering that people who have already had the virus aren't well protected from it.
Weirdly enough, mostly young people were caught with it, and scientists found it impossible to find out if the vaccine was effective or not, since they're not going to get severely sick.
Recently, the famous jazz musician Chick Corea passed away due to a rare form of cancer.
Chick Corea was known for his leading on the jazz fusion moment.
Some of his most famous pieces included
Number 1, Crystal Silence.
Number 2, Windows.
Number 3, Senior Mouse.
And number 4, My One and Only Love. Now for your awesome acts of the week.
Our first winner is Eric O. from Black for Pursue Knowledge for all of his hard work.
Next is Jose S. from Black for Pursue Knowledge for all of his hard work.
Next is Wilmer F. from Diddy and Mulkey for Pursue Knowledge. He's been working very hard and rocked iWriting, ELA, and math.
Next is Armando S. from Smith for Pursue Knowledge. Armando paid close attention to details in his artwork and in just a few days taught himself how to draw a super realistic Ferrari.
Next is Braden G. from Smith for Take Pride. Braden never misses a detail of all of our classwork and completes his assignments with expertise.
And last but not least is Brooke P. from McIntyre for Pursue Knowledge. She made great time with her revisions by adding stronger reasoning.
You guys are awesome.
Have a great day, and Go Bears, brought to you not so live by GMSTV.